Imagine a man who drives $2 million hypercars barefoot and hosts yacht parties with waterfalls on board, all without saying a single word on social media. That's Ilan Tobiana, the Zeus of Monaco. With his snow-white beard, godlike looks, and a lifestyle that feels like a mix of a rap video and a James Bond movie, Ilan lives in a $150 million home world of jets, yachts, and palaces. And today, we're pulling back the golden curtain on his insane life. So buckle up, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we've got something exclusive for you. Who is Zeus of Monaco? If Zeus stepped down from Mount Olympus and traded his thunderbolts for luxury cars, he would look a lot like Elon Tobiana. Born on November 22, 1971 in Paris, Ilan didn't come from wealth. His early life was humble, far away from the gold-plated palaces he lives in now. Even as a young boy, he was fascinated by power, wealth, architecture, and the beauty of rare objects. Today, he looks like a living statue, part Karl Lagerfeld, part Poseidon, with the mysterious aura of Elon Musk. But instead of building rockets, Elon built a legend. Every step he takes in Monaco adds to his growing myth, making people wonder if they are seeing a man or a character brought to life. From lawyer to millionaire, Ilan's journey began in law. He worked as a real estate lawyer in France for a boutique firm called Moët et Accessoires. But very quickly, he realized something crucial. The people signing contracts weren't the ones with true power. The real money was with the people who owned the buildings, the land, and the businesses. At just 20 years old, he took his first risk. He purchased a dilapidated warehouse and transformed it into a luxurious loft. The profit? An incredible 800%. That one bold move gave him both the confidence and the capital to keep going. From there, whispers say he placed early bets on technology companies and possibly even Ethereum before it exploded. No one knows for sure, but whatever he invested in, the payoff was huge. He turned those millions into a real estate empire and luxury brand investments. From a young lawyer, he became a millionaire with the power to shape his own world, famous without saying a word. In today's world, everyone talks too much. But Ilan, he built an empire of silence. On Instagram and TikTok, where he goes by @ZeusOfficial, he never posts captions, never gives interviews, and never explains himself. His content is cinematic and minimal. Just shots of him barefoot on marble floors, stepping into helicopters, or sipping champagne on yachts while wearing his signature black and white outfits. The silence makes him louder. It's as if he's saying, "I don't need words. My life speaks for me." That strategy worked. With over 1.7 million followers on TikTok and nearly 1 million on Instagram, Ilan has become a digital enigma, a myth in an age of oversharing. The Supercar Temple. Of course, no legend is complete without the toys. And Ilan's car collection is less of a garage and more of a temple dedicated to speed, power, and excess. He owns not one, but two Lamborghini Aventadors. One sleek black model worth $825,000 and another in blazing orange worth $200,000. Add to that a Lamborghini Urus SUV for $233,000, and he's barely getting started. His Ferrari, priced around $429,000, adds elegance, while the futuristic Delage D12, worth a staggering $2.2 million, pushes the limits of engineering. There's also a Vinci hypercar in development for $779,000. And of course, the crown jewel, a Bugatti Chiron Pour Sport valued at $3.5 million. Even his motorcycles are extraordinary, like the Ducati Superleggera at $100,000. But here's the twist. Ilan doesn't just collect these machines, he drives them all, and often barefoot. No music, no distractions, just the pure roar of the engine echoing through the streets of Monaco. The Monaco Palace, home for Ilan, isn't a house. It's an experience. Locals call it the Olympus, and it sits high above Monaco with panoramic views of the sparkling Mediterranean. Step inside, and you'd think you entered a billionaire's video game dream. Gold details line everything, from door handles to mirror frames. There's a rooftop infinity pool that melts into the horizon, a private cinema with velvet chairs, a gym better equipped than most public ones, and even a living room waterfall. Perhaps the most eccentric feature is his perfume room, a collection of rare scents gathered from over 100 countries. And then, of course, the garage, which isn't just storage, but a gallery where his supercars are displayed like priceless works of art. The Amada yacht. But nothing represents Ilan's lifestyle better than his yacht, the Amada. Calling it a yacht almost feels insulting. This is a floating kingdom, designed for pure spectacle. It has an outdoor movie theater, a full spa, a sushi bar with a personal chef, a glass-bottom lounge for watching the ocean below, and a helipad for quick arrivals. The centerpiece? A private nightclub with glowing LED floors, turning the sea into a party destination. And it's not just anyone who gets on board. An invitation to Amada is a golden ticket. Royalty, A-list celebrities, and billionaires themselves are honored when Ilan sends the call. The Amada isn't just a yacht. It's a symbol of belonging to his private world. Private jets. First class is for mortals. For Ilan, first-class flights are for mortals. He owns not one, but two private jets. One for quick trips across Europe, and another for long-distance escapes. Inside, they're more like floating penthouses than aircraft. Gold-trimmed interiors reflect his signature style. Italian leather seats stretch out into full reclining beds. There's a private bedroom suite, conference rooms he rarely uses, a champagne bar, and yes, even a small dance floor. His favorite destinations: Bali, Dubai, and of course, the Côte d'Azur. Places where the rich go to play while pretending to work. Is he real or a character? This brings us to the question everyone asks. Is Ilan Tobiana a real man or a character he created? Some people say he's an art project. Others whisper that his wealth is exaggerated. And a few believe he's simply a marketing genius who turned himself into a living brand. But Ilan never explains. He never corrects the rumors, never flexes, and never defends himself. He just appears, stepping out of a $3 million Bugatti in the same black and white outfit, beard shining, barefoot, as always. The world talks, and Ilan simply listens. The Zeus philosophy. One of the very few times Ilan has ever been quoted. He whispered to a close friend, "When you have enough money, life becomes art." That single sentence reveals everything. For Ilan, wealth isn't about numbers in a bank account. It's about turning daily life into performance, creating moments that feel cinematic, and crafting a lifestyle so extraordinary that it blurs the line between reality and mythology. He doesn't just spend money, he curates it. Every car, every room, every yacht, every outfit, they are pieces of a living masterpiece. His silence isn't emptiness. It's his most powerful statement. Right now, while we're talking, Ilan Tobiana is probably sipping gold leaf cocktails on the deck of his yacht, staring into the Mediterranean sunset. But you just had a front row seat to his world. The man, the myth, the madness they call the Zeus of Monaco. And this is only the beginning. If you want more stories about Ilan and other figures who live life on a whole different level, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because we've got more coming. More yachts, more jets, and maybe one day, even a real interview with Zeus himself. Until then, remember, true luxury isn't about money, it's about mindset. And Ilan Tobiana, he's mastered both.